Throughout the world of today, there are countless reports of strange animals that appear like nothing we see in our modern world. Animals of such primitive anatomies that they must surely be living members of past lineages. Our collective knowledge is only but a fraction of what there is in our world waiting to be discovered. New animals are being found every day, right? Stay tuned as we delve into the mysterious world of the prehistoric cryptids.
We've been sure to make it clear from the start of this channel that what we know as humans is only a fraction of what there is out there to know. And this is due to the fact that countless things have left the face of this world without leaving any traces that they were ever here. This also lends itself to the world we know of in the present. Dozens of animals are going extinct every day due to our actions, which take these animals and the biodiversity they represent away from our knowledge before we even get to know them. Surely throughout time there have been countless arrays of strange and wonderful animals we will never see the remains of. And on today's video we connect this with the pseudoscience of cryptozoology. Although cryptozoology is a pseudoscience, it can serve as an interesting foray into the annals of evolution, speculation, and fuel the quest for knowledge and understanding amongst those that wish to know more. In searching for the possibility of animals that are the origin of our human myths and legends, we may find animals we never thought we'd find, like the tree kangaroo, okapi, or colossal squid. This is where the line between science and pseudoscience is drawn. However, there are plenty of reports of cryptid animals that could perceivably be possible with what we know about evolution and zoology, but with every plausible report and sighting comes 10 times as many bizarre and outright impossible claims. Amongst these accounts are reports of animals that match the description of animals that have been extinct for hundreds of thousands and many times millions of years. Animals like mammoths, saber-tooths, and of course, dinosaurs. The extinction that killed the vast majority of large body animals approximately 66 million years ago did not and could not reduce all forms of life to extinction, as we are here to testify about this. Many of the animals that survived the mass extinction were small in size and weight, and there were plenty of small-bodied dinosaurs that should have been more capable of surviving alongside mammals of similar stature, unless there was some other kind of variable that we have yet to discover that affected only non-avian dinosaurs. Therefore, we end this caveat by being more than open to the possibility and plausibility that some taxa of non-avian dinosaurs survived the KT mass extinction and continued their lineages hundreds of thousands or even millions of years post-extinction in isolated pockets less affected by the forces that drove their cousins to extinction, but were obviously unable to hold on forever, as the mammals outcompeted and outmaneuvered them, with the avian dinosaurs being the last lineages to continue unabated. This does not mean that it is possible for us to find some non-avian dinosaurs in modern times. This is due to the fact that the majority of the types of animals reported to exist have a fossil record that ends at a certain time, for which we no longer see remains of any sort, therefore marking the group's extinction in plain view through the layers laid down through the millennia. The animals reported to be alive today for which we have proof of their existence include Megatherium, sauropods, ceratopsians, pterosaurs, plesiosaurs, megalania, protowhales, and the like. There's absolutely no evidence to suggest that these legends and myths that depict the generic shapes of animals that may resemble extinct organisms are actually those long-lost genera. In fact, it is more likely that if any of these reports hold any sort of credence to reality, they're not just made up, that they were sparked by the animals that currently live in the places these reports derive from. Many of those blinded by bias, like creationists, take to these reports very well. The thinking behind it is if that a living dinosaur or other prehistoric animal were found, that it would somehow bolster the stance of creationism and intelligent design. However, the existence of living forms of what we once thought to be extinct works perfectly fine with evolutionary theory. It only means that some lineages were able to survive, evolve, and adapt through the 66 million years after the extinction event, and somehow retain somewhat of an appearance with their ancient dinosaurian ancestors. We do not stop there. We will look at these cryptids more in depth, show why they must be extinct, how many of their depictions must be flat out wrong, and what it could be that placed the image of these organisms into the mind of those that report them. Stay tuned for new episodes of Cryptophiles as we expand and shine a skeptical light into the world of cryptozoology. We put to shame the idea, "I want to believe," and bring about the much less biased, "I want evidence."